Good morning. It's snowy and super cold outside. It's kind of miserable to have to wake up in the morning and have to go to work in this snowy weather. I would prefer to have a proper breakfast and a coffee or tea and then become active at home. Like do some video editing work, for example, and not have to just go out in the snow until sleeping. Hey, some of you has disliked my last two videos. Thank you, great. Negative feedback is very important for me. I will only ask if there is a possibility that you can actually tell me what's wrong. I know they are super not perfect, but what specifically did you not like so that I can improve? In the meanwhile, I have to clean the car and rush for the office. Done. Just a few more words right before I go. Today is a pretty sicky day because I have to go to the dentist. And I don't know how do you feel when you have to go to the dentist. I don't quite like it. I'm somewhat scared as a kid. It may hurt, and also I have to get there. I have to get out of the office. I have to travel there, travel back, all of that. And I'm a little bit late for the office. Also, I have to be there in 2 minutes and the travel time is 18 minutes. So let me go right now. And let's see in the evening. I'll just progress through the day and I'll do everything that I have to do without complaining. And let's see if I'm going to actually feel better and rewarded on the inside after actually the day goes by with me doing what is right. Let's go. Yeah. Just got into the parking here in the office building. Certainly not my best day so far. Not a bad one either. I'm late with about 30 minutes. 35. I'll stay more, obviously, therefore. And let me go off to the office now. And yeah, that's how the day is going to go. Just came back after the dentist appointment. It wasn't so scary. It did take more time than I was able to afford for it, so my lunch break turned into, 2 hours, which would be one. So I expected this to not go very well, and it did not go very well in terms of this. But of course I feel better now with the fixed food. Let's see how the rest of the day is going to turn out. Going to the office now. Alright, hi, it's the evening, and just for the sake of it, no, I'm not ruining this challenge. By the way, I really feel I'm not going to keep shooting those videos after I do 30, so you may want to not unsubscribe even if you don't like them, because I'm pretty much going to stop doing them soon. Just 20 few more days. It was a nice day today. As I mentioned, I've been having some issues with my health lately. Some strange lower back pain and things like this. So I was contemplating on visiting the doctor for quite some time. But it's like borderline. It's like at one moment I want to go to the doctor and go that route, like medications and physical checkups, medical checks. Then at the other moment I don't want to do that because basically I don't like doctors too much unless I really need to use them. So finally I decided to try something else, try to move a lot more. So I'm starting cardio every day and going to the gym, like strength training. I will be shooting for 3 times a week. You know why I say I'll be shooting for that? Because I have tried many times to start doing strength training and cardio, and I usually am very pumped up in the beginning, like most people are, especially in the beginning of the new year, New Year resolutions and things like that. But when you set up too much of a high goal for yourself, it becomes much harder to go with that, and therefore much easier to actually break your original idea. And when that happens, then you actually go and fail the whole thing, because you start feeling bad about having missed the goal a few times, and then you're like, oh, I fucked it up, so why do I do it anyway? So I really think it's better to have more flexible goals. Like, instead of wait for those cars to pass, instead of go like, hey, I'm gonna do a strength training 3 times a week, and I'm going to do cardio every day for sure, I'm gonna do that. Go for something more flexible, like I'm going to shoot for doing strength training around 3 times a week. Like, use such words in your goal so that it becomes more flexible, and then if you miss once or twice, you don't feel like your goal is missed, because your goal has been flexible from the beginning, and it has been including the chance of you missing a few times. Because, you know, like, if you set 3 times a week and you miss twice, you have obviously missed your goal. But if you set something like, I will shoot for around 3 times per week, and if you miss twice, you got once, then next week you do 4 times, and you're still at average at around 3 times. So this is my idea for setting goals for the new year, and I'm sharing this with you, and I'm gonna use it myself, and let's see how it's going to work for me. So I'm shooting for strength training, as I already mentioned, 3 times, in cardio, hopefully every day, or at least in all days when I'm not doing strength training. Let's see how that's gonna go, at least for the next 20 few days, in which I'll be still creating those videos. But I feel better, like, even after one training session and doing a little bit more cardio in the previous days after the New Year's, I already feel somewhat better. So my car's down there in the garage, down there, so I'm gonna get it and go home. And I really think going to the gym is important. Like, it's not because you want to look better or to show off, not that you cannot do this if you train for a very long period of time, but mostly so that you become stronger. Like, your core, your legs, your body overall becomes stronger, and you're much less prone to injuries in the daily life. You can also help others lifting heavy stuff and whatever. I think it's great, but I'll post back on this after I do at least a few times, because I think going just once to the gym is not really enough to speak so much. That's another advice I figured out. You should speak less and do more, and not let your words be far ahead of your actions. So guess it's people, and I get nervous. This girl in the car back there. So anyway, I'll get back to you soon, and for now, bye until tomorrow. Magic finger stops the video.